Back in the late 1970s, new wave music and punk rock burst onto the scene. And this new music, adrenaline-driven, fierce music, seemed almost like a reaction to ponderous progressive rock sounds. But more than 30 years on, progressive rock is still around, and based on the crowds here tonight at Cisco Ottawa Bluesfest, it seems to be thriving.
The lyrics and the sound resonate with people even today. Look how many young people are here. My daughter's here, she's 29 years old.
I think it's a lot of fun and everybody's having a lot of fun, so I'm all about that.
It takes me back to when I was 19, 18 years old. It's just a great feeling.
Steve Hackett was responsible for establishing the signature guitar sound of progressive rock, releasing 9 albums with Genesis before parting company with the band in the late 1970s. Since that time, he's been active, releasing almost 25 albums of his own music.
It's partly hormonal, isn't it? Whatever music you hear when you're 15, 16, and you're having relationships for the first time or dreaming about them, music, it's that emotional calendar.
Annie Haslam and Michael Dunford recorded 10 classically textured albums in the 1970s with their group Renaissance before calling it quits in the mid-80s. The group is enjoying a bit of a renaissance, so to speak, right now.
It was a much more freer form of music in the 70s that was everybody, writers and composers were able to expand upon the 3-minute pop song, and with that has stayed with many fans and with many bands. Ironically, a night full of progressive rock at Bluesfest wraps up with the iconic new wave group, the B-52s. Well, it seems like the progressive rockers and the new wavers are getting along just fine now tonight, 30 years later, as Cisco Ottawa Bluesfest wraps up with the wild and zany antics of the B-52s. They seem to be the antithesis of music by Renaissance, Steve Hackett, and the Moody Blues, but I guess it's all classic rock now. I'm Joe Riley at the Cisco Ottawa Bluesfest.